My name's Kaitlen Lindsey. I go by Suicide Rascal. I'm 21 years old and I'm a rapper. I sell vintage clothes. I'm an entity that will never die. And that's all I can think of off the top of my dome.
I'm Jake Ludwig. I go by Loneboy Ludwig, and I'm a rapper as well. And I smoke Newports.
We love Newports.
We love Newports.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 20.
20 Newports.
I've been making music since I was like 16, I think is when I made my first songs, and I was just like burning them on the CDs and trying to sell them at school and stuff. And then me and Kate started making music like two years ago or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I started making music when I was like 15 with with Stephen Cannon, and he'd be like Lil Xan and them. I stopped for like 3 years or something like that, and then that's when I started making music again with Ludwig.
He was dealing with some life problems, so I'd pull him out and be like, "Hey, you live, bro? We gotta make this cool music, man." And then we started doing it.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was just being super lonely, for real. And in high school, I was like, there was this period of time in high school when like I didn't have no friends and I was bored all the time. And I was sad. And like the only thing that I ever really had to do was like listen to music. And one day I was just bored and I was like, I'm about to make a song, man. And I had been like freestyling around friends and stuff when we would chill for a while. So whatever, I started making songs and then people liked them and stuff. So that's what made me turn to it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, battling the demons. That's what made me turn to it.
I started making music because in like first grade, I used to just watch like a bunch of rap videos. I want Go Chains. And then like I tried to like write stuff in fourth grade, but it was always terrible. So then once I started getting a little older, I started hanging around more people that made music, but I was always like the runt of the group. So like I only made like 1 or 2 songs at that point in time. But then kind of like what Loa was saying, like I was just going through a bunch of stuff. I don't really talk too much to people, so I was just like, I have to get it out my brain. So I just started putting it on the notepad and into my phone, and then my boy Don came along with the beats, and then we started making beautiful music.
Yeah, we're way neater than everybody else. I don't know, Kate's been had clout for a long time for real on the internet because he's fucking goofy.
Yeah, I used to, like the way I got followers on Twitter, I used to just troll people super hard. Like nobody can beat me in an argument. It's impossible. And then like on Instagram, I used to just take really ugly pictures and people thought it was comedy. But I always liked dressing nice, so that was like one thing. Eventually, I just started getting more and more clothes and I had to flex harder and harder. And then people was like, ooh, your outfit's cute, I like you. And I'm kind of funny looking, but people just rock with it, so it all just meshed together.
Yeah, I think I don't know what really set me apart. I don't know. I just started putting out music and people liked it and stuff, and then I kept on doing it, and then me and Kate linked up together, and then it's just made it grow a little bit more since then.
Yeah, we a dynamic duo on Black and He White.
Yeah.
Yeah, brotherhood. Shoving in people's faces. I'll be like, you listen to my stuff because I'm great.
In the beginning when I started putting out music, I tried to be like subtle about it because I didn't want to come off as like too much. So many people when they start putting out music or whatever it is, they try to be like a
top dog.
Yeah, like you have to recognize where you're at. Like I'm just starting out. Like I don't know, people when they start doing whatever professionally, I think they forget that they're like a normal person, and like they forget to just act regular, and they try to be just too much about it. So I just tried to like kind of be like, and just using social media and stuff, which is beautiful about the age we live in. I'd just be on social media like, hey y'all, I just made this song, go ahead listen to it if you want, and like just didn't try to force it down people's throats or nothing, and I just kept trying to get better at making songs, and then eventually people started liking it, so kept doing that over and over.
Some girl with a bunch of followers retweeted my first song, and I just got hella plays.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that must be good.
That's how it be. I think what I'm most proud of is since like the end of this summer, we've been throwing shows down at the Mockbee. It's on Central Parkway, and we've been talking about it for a long time. But like we have a bunch of friends who make music, and we feel like talented individuals, and we wanted to start like showing it. So in the summer, we had an idea to just start throwing these shows at the Mockbee just like with us and all our friends, we'd be doing the DJ sets, Kate selling clothes, everyone was doing stuff, and then we throw our performances in there. They started off doing well, which I was like surprised about for real. Like there was like a good amount of people in there because a lot of times it's dead over there. But like recently it's just been like getting bigger every time. Like the last show we had, yeah, for real. And like the last show we had, it was like 230 something people there, which like for just like a show, yeah, for them like a local show, like people don't want to be going to local shows because usually they're but they're coming out and it's fun for real. Like we just be having a good time and it's all of our friends and it just feels like something organic and it's beautiful. For real. It's like always a good night. Yeah, it does feel like for real. It's always a beautiful night.
Whoa, no! Hopefully in a loft somewhere with like 15 dogs. I want multiple wives.
Kate's gonna move to Utah and become a Mormon.
Yeah.
If all goes according to plan, when I'm 30 and I'm trying to be fairly wealthy and I want to be ducked off, not around a bunch of people.
I want to live in a forest.
Yeah, that's what I'm on too. Like I just want to be away from everybody, making music or whatever, out of the spotlight. If we get popping, I'm trying to be done with everything by the time I'm like 30 because I don't got the energy to do this forever. I'm already tired.
Yeah, I was about to say, we need to sleep the prime.
Yeah, shit, if all goes according to plan, I'm thinking I'll be off somewhere doing behind the scenes type of things.
I'm trying to join the 27 Club, low key.
Kate's always been infatuated with death, for real.
Yeah, that's my name, Suicide Rascal.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
One day.
Bones.
I love Bones. He a legend.
Yeah,
he is an
Bones
oracle.
fire.
He is my modern day priest. Like,
Yeah.
Need a question to answer to anything, I just go listen to a bunch of his music.
Bones.
Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy Collins is a local legend. I don't know, there's a bunch of inspirations for real. I'm just the result of like all the artists that I like a lot. And there's like a million of them. I don't even know where to start for real.
Lucky X.
Yeah, Lucky X. Lucky's fire. Lucky's live.
He's a legend.
Yeah, he is a legend. There's so many. Lucky, Chief Keef. Chief Keef's the underground legend for real.
He changed the game.
He changed the
if
game.
anybody say Chief Keef doo-doo, y'all wrong.
They're a liar.
Absolutely wrong.
Yeah, for real.
Your favorite rapper want to be Chief Keef.
Facts.
Me.
Facts. Chief Keef. There's a lot. There's so many. Mac Miller's crazy. Odd Future. All of them. I don't know. They paved the way for people like us. I feel like.
Definitely.
I feel like what we're trying to do is just be like for people like younger kids and stuff. We're trying to be what those people were for us. Just kind of pass the torch. You feel me?
Inspirational.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for those people, I think my life would be a lot more boring right now. Like if I never started doing this type of stuff, like even if it doesn't go anywhere, I don't know.
It will go somewhere. You gotta.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying, even if it didn't, it'd all be worth it for you. I enjoy how I'm spending my time in my life right now, and if it wasn't for those people, I'd probably be doing some boring stuff. So,
hell yeah.
Shouts out to all of them.
I don't even know what that means.
It's like, what's your biggest like goal?
Oh, I wanna put my mama on a boat like at least 3 times a year on a beautiful cruise.
Yeah.
I wanna have like a big old house with a big old backyard so I can foster as many dogs as I want and let them run freely. I hope I get famous, even though I don't want to get famous, but I want to be famous because I like money and people give me their money. I want 3 rooms in my house to be a closet. That's like the whole room. Like I just want as many clothes as I can have so every day I wake up and just don't know what to wear.
One, I just want to be making music forever. I just want to be able to live off that. That would be nice. And
Yeah.
I've been having this dream since I was like 10 years old. I want to have a house, and then I want to have one room, and it's going to be like a shallow pool, maybe like 3 feet type.
The whole room?
Yeah, the whole room. Maybe a little walking space. You need some walking space. And then I'm going to have like 100 turtles in like a pond, but the water's going to be clear so you can see them, and you can put goggles on and go swim with them.
That's beautiful.
Turtles are just live, you feel me? And
I'll be at your house every day.
That's what I'm saying. We're just gonna be playing with dogs and turtles. Just be swimming with my turtles, not caring about a thing.
I like turtles.
Me too. That's what it's about. That's the goal.
Oh man.
Y'all gonna make me cry. Hold on. I'm most proud of Kate for dealing with all of the stuff that he's had to deal with throughout his life and still managing to be a
functional citizen.
Yeah,
because I am insane. I'll see too much in my days.
But even more than that, though, Kate's a very unique individual. There's no other man like this on the earth, and he's just very unique. I don't even know how to explain it. He's just someone that should be known by the world. That's why I started bringing him to record with me because he just should be famous for something. Like people need. He's an influencer for real. He's been like an influencer for real because he's
special.
He is special.
I'm most proud about Jake. Shit, basically the same thing. Like his life stories that he be telling me be on some other stuff. And it's just like the fact that he's still here today and he's able to help me do what I need to do while helping himself. Because I gave up low key and I was just like, music is a thing of the past for me. But then he was like, nah, bro, you're cold.
Nah, you lied, bro. I didn't even know he was about to be good at music either, for real. I just wanted him to come just based off the strength of like his personality is like so like just great that he needed to be famous, and it just so happened to be that like the first time I took him to the studio,
he snapped.
What? He did snap. He recorded his first song, Emo Bitch. It's legendary. It's a legendary song. It was so good, and I was like,
shout out to Major.
For real. Shout out to Major. That's another one of our friends. We got a bunch of very talented friends. He made the beat for that song. But once I saw like, I was like, oh wow, he's actually good at this music stuff too. And I was like, oh, well, this is perfect then.
Now we're a dynamic duo.
Yo.
Gang.
Gang.